Hello church, great to be with you again. Thank you for joining us today. The title of today's message is Pride and Pomp. Pride and Pomp. Now, one of the things that I really believe that God is doing at the moment is that He's shaking people out of pride. You know, the Bible talks about that God resists the proud and shows grace to the humble. You know the famous verse in 2 Chronicles chapter 7, if my people who are called by my name will humble themselves. It's when God's people humble themselves that we see God moving. Now today I'm going to talk about a verse in the Bible, or a couple of verses in Acts chapter 25 and 26, and specifically I'm going to speak about King Agrippa. King Agrippa was king of Judea, and according to historians and Bible teachers, he wasn't a very nice man. Now this is the point in Paul's life when he's defending the gospel, when charges have been made against him, and it says in the Bible when King Agrippa is about to hear Paul's defense of the gospel, it says in Acts 25 verse 23, the next day Agrippa and Bernice came with great pomp. Great pomp. I just want you to think about that. One of the greatest men of God who's ever lived, who's had a powerful encounter with Jesus, is about to share his testimony as to how Jesus changed his life. He's about to share the wonderful news about Jesus. And Agrippa's attitude to that is to come in and listen to him with great pomp. And then later on in Acts chapter 26, after Paul has shared his testimony, after he's shared the good news about Jesus, Agrippa's response is this. He says to him, "Do you think that in such a short space of time you can persuade me to become a Christian?" I just want you to see, church, the danger of pride. God is looking for the church to humble itself at this time. He is looking for people throughout the earth to humble ourselves at this time, because God shows grace to the humble. Pray that God will deal with pride in our hearts, and also pride in the hearts of unbelievers, so that people would call out to God and say, "What must I do to be saved?" These are days when God is looking for humility in the hearts of men, women and children in all the nations of the earth.